Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I'm down in my radio room. I can barely move in here. I've piled so much junk in here. We're trying to test the new Tecsun PL-320 using an external antenna. Now, it has an external antenna jack on the side, and it's a connector similar to this one, but this is not working. Now, I think there are some radios that reverse the connection so that what you expect to be on the point here is actually on the barrel, so it doesn't work because it's grounding the input. And I tried this and it didn't seem to work, so I am gone back to the old-fashioned connect to the telescopic antenna. And I have connected my Megaloop antenna. And I did a scan. Scan takes quite a while, about 5 minutes or so. And it scans the international broadcast bands on shortwave. So I'm going to show you what it received. It is 5:53 a.m. here in Clearwater, Florida. Here we go. I'll turn the volume back up. There's 5.025, which is probably from Havana, Cuba. $5935. I think that's out of Tennessee in the United States. Call it the Preacher Man station. Another Spanish could be out of Cuba. Probably another Cuban station, Spanish station. Very weak Spanish station. Another Spanish station. Now that's definitely the Preacher Man station. Well, maybe not. That sounds Oriental. Let me look that up. Hold on, stand by. Let me get up here to short-wave.info, and we'll put in the frequency 75. I should know that. That's very, very familiar. That sounds like it could be China radio. And it is, what's wrong with my computer? Come on. It is, either Free Radio, let me turn this down. Either Free Radio Asia in Tibet, or it's WRNO from New Orleans. Yeah, it's probably New Orleans. Okay, we'll move on. Yeah, that's Preacher Man. I think that's even the original Preacher Man who's dead. That sounds familiar, 9330. Let me look that up. Okay, that's W. Let me turn the volume down. I'm having trouble with my microphone. It's not picking up very well. This is 9.330, which is WBCQ in Monticello in the northeast part of the United States. So let's see what else we got. Nothing there. It's gone. I don't know what that is. 11780. Stand by. We're looking it up. that is maybe China radio. It says right now, let me turn this back down. It says right now, China Radio International is broadcasting in Burmese. I don't know what Burmese language sounds like. Or it could be Radio Romania broadcasting in Spanish. Turn this back up and let's listen for a few seconds, if you can hear on my microphone. I don't know. Let's move on. If we got any more left. That's it. Okay, so we ended up with 11. We ended up with 11 station. Unfortunately, like I said, this connector, this adapter, let me see what I'm looking at here. Hold on. Made things worse. Matter of fact, I'll show you. So let's go and turn this up. There's a good station. So we'll disconnect this. That's helping. And then we'll, even putting the wire next to the radio helps. So we'll hook up this adapter. And if you know about this situation about the adapters or the external antenna output, see, I put it in part way, and it seems to be working as good as it was when I had it connected up here. But I push it in all the way. Oh, it's working now. Yeah. But it's the signal sounds as strong as it was when I had it cooked up here. I don't remember, and I don't have the manual down here. I don't remember if you have to select to use this, or just when you plug it in, it uses it. Let me put this down. I don't think you have to select, but I'm still not sure this is the right right polarity on the end of it. Let's do a quick, well, it's not quick. Let's do a scan here. Let's just let it scan and see what it finds. I found 11 signals, most of which were stations when I did the scan, connecting it to the telescopic antenna. So we're going to let it scan here, and I'll try to babble to fill in. I'm going to turn, while it's scanning, a fan on, because it is hot in my workshop. Believe it or not. Whoa, it's hot. Let's see, how much, we're recording, we're up to 8 minutes. Okay, we're still cool. And Jeff was asking me about the AM and FM reception. It's excellent. So that's why I didn't bother to do an extensive scan on AM and FM. Again, this is the PL-320. Sells for, I think, around $58. The nice people at ANON-CO sent me this radio for a review. We've only found one station, or strong signal. So maybe this, like I suspected before, is not working. I've got the wrong adapter. I remember there was some radio, and I think it was the Tecsun, that the adapter had to be the reverse polarity, which are hard to find. And I could probably get one at Anaco. Yeah, I'm up to 12.5 megahertz, and I got one capture. So I'm going to stop that, and let me see. I had it partially plugged in before. Let's stop that. I had it partially plugged in before. Let's listen. See, it's kind of trying to make the right connection, because I think what it's trying to do is it wants to connect to, it wants the center conductor to be on the barrel instead of the tip like it normally is on other radios. That's the problem. Let's try one more thing before we give up, is I'm going to use exclusively the built-in telescopic antenna, fully extended, and I can't get it to go straight vertical when I lay it down flat. So, and now we'll do a scan and see what happens. So this is up here. That number is the memory location that it's working on. So far it's got 0, but it's still at 3.3. I'm surprised I can't get WWV on 5 megahertz this time of the morning. I did just quickly to check, make sure the antenna was working. I hooked it to my Grundig Satellite 800 and tuned 5 megahertz, and I could barely hear it, just barely, very weak. So I got 3. No, I got 2. I'm working on number 3. And I'm using, let me put this a little bit away from my table, on my bookshelf. I'll get it right. I got a metal bookshelf that it was kind of close to. So we got 3 now. We're up to 96 point something. We got 11 signals before. I think there were at least 9 actual stations. So we've only gotten 3 so far, so not too good. Again, these little short antennas for shortwave, not very good. If conditions were like they were 20 years ago, they'd be fine. And if you move outside, get away from all the electronics and wires and everything that's in my workshop. The workshop is not too bad. I do have the computer on, of course, recording this show. So that could be attenuating the signals or interfering. Okay, we got the 13.2 and we've only got 3 signals. Not very promising. But I can even use, you know, the more expensive $300 or $400 portable radios, and they won't do much better using their built-in antenna, even though those have longer built-in telescopic antennas. This one is fairly short. It's about, I thought I had a ruler here someplace. Where'd it go? I could have swore I had a ruler right here on the top of my workbench, and I can't find it. Oh, my workbench. I would be embarrassed for anybody to come in and see my workshop. It is just cluttered with stuff. I've got to start purging old computers. Nobody wants them. I used to give away, I'd get these old computers and I'd get them working, clean all the previous owner's data off of it, and then give them away. Well, nobody wants them anymore. They want laptops. So laptops are hard to get as a donation. So I've just given up that hobby. But the problem is I have about 30 desktop computers that I just need to junk. I hate to do that because they're working computers, but nobody wants them. I don't need them. I have 5 or 6 of my own, so I don't need them. I'm just going to junk them. I got them on the floor here. I can't even move. There's 2 up, and 2 I just got a couple weeks ago, donation. Okay, we're almost through. Sorry for all the babbling. We're almost up to 15 minutes on my recording, which is when I want to stop. 15 minutes is too long. So we're going to just see what it found. It found 3 stations. There we go. 3 stations. Probably not very good. 5.025. That one's always strong. That's it. Okay, so with using my Megaloop antenna clipped to the telescopic antenna, I got 10 or 11 stations. Using only the telescopic antenna, I got 3, and they're pretty weak. That's it. If you have any questions about this radio, I want to do one more show on this radio going over all of the features. I had hoped Anna from Anon.co -co had a electronic manual that I could use to show you. I haven't gotten a response back from her. Apparently she doesn't. I couldn't find any on the internet, so I'm just going to use the little manual down here in my workshop and go through it and show you all the many features this radio has. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up and have a great day. I hope my volume was loud enough you could hear me on this wimpy microphone I got. Bye.